Flosstube. Welcome back to the House of Floss Fluff. My name is Carrie and this is my third Flosstube video. So today is Sunday, September 10th, the day that I'm recording this video. More than likely it won't be uploaded until tomorrow because for whatever reason my videos take forever to upload. But cross our fingers, maybe this one will go quicker. So anyway, it's been about 10 days since my last update. It's been a pretty quiet 10 days around my house, but my husband has been on vacation from work for this last 10 days, which that's been a little bit different. He usually doesn't take vacations, or when he does take vacations, they're pretty short. So this has been interesting having him home this much. So I think we're both getting to the point where he's ready to go back to work. I'm ready to have back my normal routine. But it has been nice to have somebody, to have another adult in the house, especially when you're taking care of a puppy. So that's been nice. It's also been very busy in my Etsy shop. It's kind of crazy because summertime is usually pretty slow. And it's like all of a sudden September 1st hit and everybody had to run to my Etsy shop to get mason jars. I don't know. So it's been very busy, which kind of cutting into my stitching time a little bit. But that's okay because, you know, the extra money coming in is always nice because then it means I get more stitchy stuff, which is always good. So, okay, I think we're just going to dive right in, right? You guys are here to see stitchy stuff, so let's just dive right into all of the good parts, huh? Okay, first thing I do want to do, I was very fortunate to have a couple people give me shout outs, or at least a couple people that I know of. If you guys have given me a shout out and I haven't mentioned you, please feel free to leave me a comment because I may just not have gotten to your videos yet. I'm really trying to get caught up watching videos, but it's like a rabbit hole. I mean, you just go down the rabbit hole and hours later it's like, oh wow, you know, I don't know how many Flosstube videos I just watched, but it was a lot. So anyway, I want to say huge thank you to the people that gave me shout outs. Candy from Candy Stitches gave me a shout out in her Flosstube number 5. So thank you, Candy. That was awesome. And if you have not watched Candy from Candy Stitches, you need to head over there. Her Flosstube channel is amazing. She does some fantastic projects. She's another Disney person, so love my Disney people. She's also working on a primitive hair piece. And I am obsessed with the primitive hair on Etsy. I don't know, I've been like buying like crazy, buying her patterns. So if you have not checked out Candy, you need to go over and check her out at Candy Stitches. And then I just found out that Kay from Kay's Cross Stitch mentioned me or gave me a shout out in her Flosstube number 65. So thank you, Kay, that was so sweet. And I've been watching your videos, I'm trying to get caught up. And Kay's awesome. She does some amazing pieces, and oh my god, I love the color purple. I love your craft room, Kay. Like, someday, I swear, my craft room is going to be purple. This lime green is going to go, eventually. So, if you have not checked out Kay, you need to go see Kay's Cross Stitch. Definitely need to go there. Then, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to a new Flosstuber that I found. Vicky from Reading and Stitching. She is doing quite a few Disney patterns, which, you know, love my Disney people. She's also working on a couple different Heaven and Earth designs. And yeah, you guys that do Heaven and Earth designs just amaze me, especially the ones that do multiple Heaven and Earth designs. I can't even do one full coverage piece. So those that can do multiples, yeah, you guys are like awesome. I bow to you. So yeah, if you have not checked out Vicky from Reading and Stitching, you need to go check out her video. I think she's got one video up right now. I really hope she continues to do them because I want to see the rest of her progress. So, all right, moving on, huh? So quickly before I get into my stitching, I just wanted to do one little thing. There's been a meme going around Instagram, and it's 20 random facts about you. And so I wanted to do something like that because I am still relatively new. I thought it might give you guys a little insight into me, or, you know, make me seem even weirder, which is fine. So I am not going to do 20. I brought it down to only 10. Okay? So 10 random facts. Number 1, I am an only child. Not only am I an only child, I'm also the mother of an only child. So my son is the only one that we have, the only one we're going to have. Number 2, I am a Libra. My birthday is at the end of September. And yeah, I just placed my birthday orders for my cross stitch stuff this weekend. So I'm super excited. So my next video is probably going to have a lot more haul than I normally do, but that's okay. It's birthday haul, so it doesn't count, right? That's how I view it. Number 3, I love breakfast, and I could eat breakfast foods for every meal. Breakfast is my favorite meal. I don't know. Always kind of has been. I love breakfast. So, okay, number 4, I used to hate tea. I could never understand why people liked tea. Because to me, it just tastes like boiling water. Just never had much flavor to it. So, as I said in my first video, I watch a lot of British TV. And of course, they're always talking about tea or drinking tea or, on those shows. And I was like, you know what? I'm missing something. Clearly, I am missing something. So, I basically Googled how to make a good cup of tea. And I found out how to do it. And now, you know what? I get it. It's really good. Really good. I'm currently a little bit obsessed with oolong tea. And I usually put a little bit of milk and a little bit of sugar. So, very, very good. Number 5. I love baking, but I hate to cook. My husband actually does all of the cooking in our house. Like I said, I'll do the baking, but I absolutely hate cooking. I don't know what it is. I can follow instructions really good, which is, important in baking to follow the instructions, where cooking is more kind of, you add a little bit of this, you add a little bit of that. I'm not so good at that. That's where my husband shines. So I let him take care of the cooking. Number 6, I have 3 tattoos. I have one on my back, one on my hip, and one on my right ankle. I would show you the one on my ankle, but yeah, I can't get my head up, or I can't get my leg up that high anymore. I used to be that flexible. Not anymore. Number 7, I love snowmen, and I collect them. That is always one gift I get for Christmas, is I get a new snowman to add to my collection. So, it's growing exponentially. It's growing. Number 8, I love chocolate. I love milk chocolate. Not a huge fan of dark chocolate or white chocolate. However, as much as I love chocolate, I hate chocolate cake. I don't know what it is, but I just don't like chocolate cake. My husband thinks I'm really weird because as much as I love chocolate, yet I don't like chocolate cake. Anyway, number 9. I don't really think that I have like a defined stitchy style. I don't really have a defined style in terms of like my house isn't really decorated my house isn't decorated. And there's no like style to my house. It's whatever is comfortable, whatever we like. We bring it home, we put it up on a wall, or we, sit on it as furniture or whatever. And my stitchy style is very much the same. I stitch what I like. It doesn't really matter if it's cutesy or primitive or modern or, if I like it, I'll stitch it. So, okay. And then the last one, this one may be shocking. I have never been to a Starbucks. Nope. I live in a very small area. I don't think we even have any like close to where I am. So yeah, no, never been to a Starbucks. We do get the Starbucks iced coffees, they're in the glass bottles, or they come in the cans too. I love the ones in the glass bottles, the vanilla flavored. Yeah, that's my guilty pleasure. I love those. Okay, let's move on to stitching, right? You've heard me talk enough. Okay, so I want to preface this part. This is my finishes. I don't have a lot of finishes. I have a couple pieces that I did FFO. But I'm going to start off by prefacing that with, I do not sew. which is going to sound weird, but you'll understand in a second. I do not sew by hand. I do not sew with a sewing machine. The only type of needlecraft I do is cross stitch. That's it. I bought myself a sewing machine last year for Christmas, but I haven't learned how to use it yet. I would like to, just haven't had the time or the desire, because I get frustrated really easily. So I know I'm going to get really frustrated with myself trying to learn how to use this thing. So I haven't done it yet. But I found this really cute little pillow. This is from the October 2016 issue of Just Cross Stitch magazine. And I thought, oh, that's a really cute way to finish. And I was like, look at, it's just little X's. I can do that. I can do little X's. So I decided to try and finish something using that kind of method. So I have my little Niku Atsum cat. I think that's how you say that. Or is it Neku? But anyway. And that's what I did. I did the little X's to finish them into a little pillow. And I think it came out really cute. I love the front of it. I'm not so crazy about the back. It's not bad. You know, it's fine for my first try at doing something like this. This is my only complaint with the Just Cross Stitch magazine, because in the directions, it didn't say if you're supposed to do each X separately, or if you're supposed to do them like I did, where I ran the X all the way down. So I'm not sure what you're supposed to do. Like, I wish they would show the back of this, which I know would be hard because it's black fabric, black thread, but you know, so I think I'm going to try another one where I do each X separately and see how that works. The back might be a little bit neater, but it's for me, so I'm happy with it. It's all good. So that was the first little pillow, and then I decided, this is my other little Niku Atsum cat. This one is Snowball. I don't know what the gray one's, I can't remember what the gray one's name is. And so I decided to try doing, I guess it would be what, a whip stitch, I think. Like I said, I don't sew by hand, so I think it's a whip stitch, or my variation of a whip stitch is not a good one. You know, it's not perfect. The corners aren't real great. Some of the stitches are, you know, longer than the other ones, but I love it. I think it's adorable. I'm happy with it. I will definitely be doing this again. I figure if I keep trying, I should get better. That's the theory, you know. We'll see. We'll see if it works. So those were my FFO and my finishes. That's all I really got done this week in terms of finishing stuff. I had hoped to do a little bit more, but like I said, time just got away from me and with work getting busy. But anyway, moving on to my new starts. So I went ahead and started a Harry Potter piece, because in the Stitch Mania Facebook group, September, there was a stitch along of Welcome Back to Hogwarts. So you stitched on a Harry Potter piece. So I, of course, decided I had to start a new one. So this is, it's going to be Harry, Ron, and Hermione. And this pattern is from Good Morning Maui on Etsy. So obviously I started on Harry, and just my cute little wizard hat Mickey needle minder that I made. But yeah, I'm happy with how he's looking. I think he's looking cute. I love that he's got the little hedgewig. So this should stitch up relatively quick. Of course, I say that, and it's probably still going to take me like 6 months to do this. It's probably something that should take me a month, not even, but you know how it goes. It's okay. So then the next piece I started was the Moon Phases from the Little Stitcher on Etsy. And I went ahead and dyed the fabric for this piece. This is 18 count Aida. Okay, so there is my start on the middle lady in the Moon Phases. If you guys can see her. And I'm stitching that using one strand of thread because I like the defined X. So I like stitching on 18 count just using one strand of floss. It works for me. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this one. But funny story, this piece. There's only 4 colors, called for colors in this pattern. And I know that I have a full set of DMC. I think I do. I'm pretty sure I do. And I could not find 2 of the colors. I have no idea where they are. They must be in another project somewhere. So I had to substitute. So I think it'll work fine, but I was kind of disappointed that I couldn't find all of my colors. But that's okay. So then the next one I started is actually, I already showed you guys. It's the little black cat from the little pillow ornament that I decided to try my hand at stitching one. So I had to start him because he's just too cute not to start. So, oops, and there went floss flying. So there he is. Isn't he cute? So I'm pretty pleased with how he came out. Oh, and then I got my little bell needle minder, and I believe that's from Oh Needle Mind on Etsy. I will link everything below because that may not be the correct name, but I'll link it below where I got it from. So yeah, pretty good start. I'm hoping to have this one finished in the next couple days, and then I am going to try and do another little pillow and turn it into a pillow of some sort. Probably not an ornament, but a little pillow to sit on a... I've got these really cute little wall sconces, basically, or not sconces, but they have like a little basket on them, and they got little hangers on them, so I was going to put all my little Halloween pillows in there. So my last new start was Red Riding Hood from the Primitive Hair, and this was another fabric that I dyed. Okay. And so there is my start. So this is Red Riding Hood scarf, and it comes up, and then this black part here is the wolf. And then this is my little blingy ghost that I made into a needle minder. And then I did not have the Gentle Arts threads that this one called for. So I went ahead and used a DMC variegated. This is the variegated red. And I really like it. I like how it's coming out. But this one, I started this one, and I ended up ripping out everything that I started. You might even be able to see. I don't know if it'll focus in. But you can. I actually always had the wolf almost all done. But it just, the red especially was not laying right. And my thread actually broke. I've never had that happen with DMC. But my thread actually broke. I was really not happy. So I ended up tearing out everything that I did and restarting. And I think the new start is actually working out much better. So I'm very happy with how this one is coming out. And then I'll show you the whole piece of fabric because I'm really happy with how this one dyed. So, okay, so I'm going to say goodbye for a second, and I'll cover myself up so you guys can see the dyed fabric. So it's a light brown, and then it's got darker brown and like a dark, very, very dark green. So really like this, how this one dyed up. It looks really good. And this is 14 count Ada. Okay, so then on to my whips. I didn't do a lot on whips, I'll be honest. I kind of concentrated on my new starts. And like I said, I actually had several days where I didn't get to stitch. But okay, so the first whip I worked on was my Ariel, my large Ariel piece from Stunning Cross Stitch. So there's Ariel. I know it probably doesn't look a whole lot different from my last video. I did add a little bit more down here. So we're making progress on this next page, which this page is not finished yet, but This one's kind of relaxing because it's basically all the same color. So we're getting there. It's going to be a long time before this one is finished. But we're making some progress. So, like I said, unfortunately, this one I get bored easily, very easily. And this one I do get bored easily on this one because right now I'm kind of working on the same color. So, that's okay. And then the last one I worked on is the big, oops, sorry, I just shook you guys. You should see my setup right now for my camera, or my phone. It's pretty crazy. But anyway, I worked on the big minion theory. And, okay, I have to show you guys this. So I can't remember who, I think it was Pyrex Stitcher had mentioned she used to put projects in pillowcases. And so I was like, until she got a project roll, or made one, I was like, oh, that's a good idea. So I went and I bought a package of pillowcases. I meant to get just a regular size pillowcase. I ended up getting a king size. Read packages. Yeah, I didn't read the package. I just grabbed. So I can probably fit 10 projects in here, but that's okay. Anyway, so here is my big minion theory piece. Not a lot done. Started to add in more of the lettering. Starting to add in some more of Penny's hair. So it's getting there. This one's probably going to take me a while. This has been kind of a little frustrating to do because it's just a lot of color changes in a very small little area. Even though it's only 2 colors, but they kind of are switching back and forth a lot. So, but yeah, it's coming together. It's coming together. So that's what I worked on. Stitch-wise this week. Like I said, not a lot. It doesn't feel like a lot, for 10 days. But I guess it's not too bad. So, upcoming plans. I don't really have any concrete plans because like I said, I've placed some orders for some birthday stuff. So I'm hoping to get some new stuff in. And I'll probably start working on that stuff right away. So I don't really have any concrete plans. But I would like to start the Haunting Household from the Halloween 2017 issue of Just Cross Stitch. I showed that to you guys in my last video. I had planned on starting it, but just didn't get around to it. Red Riding Hood took up a lot of time since I stitched and then took it out and restitched it. So I hadn't planned on doing that. And then I just realized I don't have hardly any Disney projects going. So I gotta change that. I gotta get a Disney project, another Disney project in there. I think it's time for the next Disney princess dresses. I think it's time to stitch another one of those. So those are kind of my plans, but it's probably gonna change because like I said, I'm hopefully getting some new stuff. And whenever I get new stuff, I gotta start the new stuff right away. So, okay. Last thing, fun stuff, haul, yay. I don't have a ton, okay, just a little bit, but, hey, a little bit is always good. So I gotta show you this, guys, first. My husband bought some stuff, and he bought this really cool, it's a package of bullets, because my husband likes to go shooting, and they came in this really cool old-style wood box, and it slides. And so he's like, could you use the box for stitchy stuff? I'm like, heck yeah, of course I could use this. Look isn't it cool? It's a pine box and it slides. It's awesome. So I've decided I'm going to keep my hand-dyed threads. I don't have a ton of hand-dyed threads yet, but I think I'm going to sign up. I'm kind of planning on signing up for the Color and Cotton. She does a thread of the month box, so I'm thinking of signing up for that because I really do like her threads. They're really pretty. So I just put them in here. I'm going to, oops, and I just dropped one. That's okay. I'm going to put them in the little floss away bags. And so then this is going to be their new home, is in this really cool pine box. So I'm really excited about that. So that was really cool. And then I know you guys are probably sick and tired of hearing about all this, but the 25-cent and the 10-cent sale of floss at Walmart, yes, I took part. So I'm not even going to show. Okay, I'm going to try and show you guys. This was the 25-cent sale. Yeah, it's funny. I don't know how many I have in here. My guess would be around 200. I don't know. My husband was wonderful. He was really sweet, and he was like, you know, how many do you want of each color? I'm like, I get each color that's on sale? Sure, go ahead. Okay. So he took half, and I took half, and he was grabbing me like 2 to 4 skeins. So I've got tons of colors in here. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know even what I've got. And the cashier that checked me out was really sweet. She had actually been in the craft department the night before and marked all that stuff down. So my Walmart did a really good job of marking everything down. Each skein of floss had the stickers on them, so that way you knew which ones were 25 cents. And then they did the same thing. This is my bag of 10 cents. And then they did the same thing when they marked it down to 10 cents. They marked every single skein. So this is my bag of 10 cents. So I did go back. Of course, they were pretty picked over. And I was the one then, my husband's like, you know what, just grab everything that they have. So I did. I grabbed everything they had. So this was 74 skeins. So yeah, I've got floss for a while. And then back to school stuff is on clearance. Yay. So I always look for pencil bags and stuff because I can use them for whatever, different things. And I found these last year. Now, I do a lot of small projects, so for me, these work great. They're not huge, you know, but they've got, you know, they're a decent sized pocket. I can usually fit, I want to say it's like a 15 by 18 inch piece of fabric folded. I can fit in here. So these were on clearance. These were down to $1.50. So I got 6 of them. This one's my favorite because it looks like mermaid scales. So I love this one. And so then I got the blue. And then we've got black with the hot pink. And we got another blue. Oh, I got 5. I'm sorry, I thought I got 6. And then one more of the mermaid scales. So I got 5 of these. And then I'm going to keep an eye because last year they put them in the clearance, like special clearance aisle that they have. And they were down to 50 cents each. So that's when I picked up a ton of them. And I really, like I said, I really, really like those. And then the last thing I got were some frames. Like I said, I found this one at Walmart. And it's got the little clippy. Oops, there we go. Not sure what I'm going to put on here, but you better believe I will. It's just too cute. So it's got to have something. Something's got to go on here. So I will figure out a project to put on there. And then I bought this frame, which I'm actually going to have it go like this. Bought this frame. I'm thinking I'm going to put my Disney dresses pattern in here. I set it in here and I really liked it. I thought it looked really nice. Obviously, this part here, wow, just totally went out of my head what that's called. The mat. There we go. The mat it's not going to fit, obviously. The princess piece is bigger than 5 by 7, so it'll be in the whole frame. But yeah, so that should be really cute. And then, last thing I'm going to show you guys, I dyed a ton of fabric. I did neutral colors, browns and grays. So I was just going to show you real quick. I showed you a few pieces that I did because they were for specific projects. So these were my grays. This is just kind of gray and purple and blue. Let's see, I think the purple, oops, sorry. Purple shows up better there. So that was, and I did all different sizes and different counts and stuff. So this one's got a little bit of orange in it. So good for Halloween. And this one's got orange and that dark green. So very, very happy with how those came out. And then lastly, couple of the brown colors. Ooh, if I can get them out of the bag. We'll see. Okay. So this one is dark brown, green, and red. So again, good Halloween piece. This one's one of my favorites. It's kind of a subtle. It's just the light brown, dark brown, and orange. So I can't wait to put something cute on that. And last one, or, oops, sorry. Thought this was the last one, but there's one more piece hiding there. Dark green, dark brown, a little bit orange. Okay, last one. So this one is just orange, dark brown on top of a light brown. And these are all done with Farm Girl stitches, or Farm Girl, sorry, not stitches, just Farm Girl, with her tutorial. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. I love dyeing my fabric. So okay, I think that's about it. And I think we're under 30 minutes. We're close to 30 minutes, so yay. So all right, I will see you guys probably in 10 to 14 days. So happy stitching, and everyone have a great next couple weeks. So bye everybody.